Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Ruled Waves 2 as Germany, episode number 62. So we're going to pull the Reinhardt off. We're going to move the battleships a little bit further away. One thing I did have on in the last one was they were still being restricted from firing. So we're going to disable that. I don't know how to say it. Stop them from not returning fire. We're going to let them fire. Now we still have some torpedoes left, and they will have full freedom about how they want to use those. The Reinhardt just reattached, but we do not want that to happen. So we will once again detach her. I think she's going to be fine, by the way. I don't think that's going to be a big problem. Her flooding is 118 right now. She does have torpedo protection too, which should save her. I think it's going to get her fixed up pretty quickly. So let's get the battleships back down here. And yeah, we'll see how this little fight goes. The Voyadraka is avoiding torpedoes? How the hell did that happen? Very confused by the whole outcome of the torpedo launching game so far. Wow, she's still avoiding torpedoes. Is there a submarine here or something? Let's leave this area. Let's go south. Everyone go south. We can adjust course after this. Yeah. Looks like our speed is getting better. We are up to what? Yeah, we're up to 29, which is great. So hopefully with all the zigzagging they're doing, we can catch up a little bit. And I'm just going to get the Reinhardt to... I mean, assuming that their carriers are... I mean, their air stuff is kind of... I'm just going to send her basically down here, which I think gives us the... Well, just maybe due south, which might be the best way of avoiding any potential aircraft. And there's the 3 sunk French cruisers. Okay, so good. Our battleships have survived that. Reinhardt's limiting or flooding. Mainly, we just want to maintain radar contact and wait for an opportunity where we can set up something. Is this our opportunity? Okay, we're going in. We're not waiting any longer. We're going in. Going in. They came from behind. Now, our ships are weapons free as far as torpedoes go. They do have port side, but actually Heisenvelt has both sides. Yes, very good. So we might be able to launch some torpedoes. I think Gotterfunken is the one in best positioned. So hopefully our goal right in this little attempt, I want to hit that unidentified ship if I can. Let's see if I can aim at her. Yes, that's the one. Out of arc. Okay, can we aim at any? 120 or 137? 124. I like this. I think that she's going to turn... You know what? I actually don't think it's worth launching. I'm just going to stay with her, and we're going to drive right through the back of their fleet. Yeah, she's turning a lot. So we did hit an unidentified ship. I'm hoping that these are destroyers and that these hits are valuable. The Stachel Schwein took a hit herself. Not too surprising. We did just drive through their fleet. So hopefully these weapons are going to be somewhat effective. Fire was started on Hasselveld. I hope that's not going to be a big deal for her. She's taken relatively minor damage. So as soon as we pull up the broadside... Now, you should be firing a broadside, which should be a real broadside for somebody to deal with. Okay, so we have identified them as our bled. This is important. What kind of ships are we up against? 1,600-ton destroyers. They have 6 5-inch guns. That's... we have 5-inch guns. We have 12 5-inch guns. They have 6 5-inch guns. These are, in a weird way, kind of an even fight. I mean, at least gun caliber-wise, it's an even fight. We still don't know what... I mean, these ships could be easily, very, very easily wrecked in a single barrage from whatever battleship this is. But I don't... It looks like there's only one capital ship. Good, we are getting some real hits now. That's good. Ah, well, they're getting some real hits too. Dang it happened. Just had to be the Ford, the super firing one. Gonna turn Funken away a little bit. She still has her 4 torpedoes. I'm just hoping to get in some hits before we lose contact. And Funken is just gonna maintain the perimeter. And now we're gonna trail. But I think that she is actually... They're definitely... Oh, this is good damage. This is quite good damage. Plenty of 5-inch hits landing there. Yeah, so we have some hope here. Let's ultra course slightly. This is really good damage. In fact, we can see that she's lost one of her 3 turrets. And... I mean, even near misses, splinters, everything can cause damage. So that's what we're kind of hoping for. I think that this is the main ship, which this one is the small one and this is the main one. So it looks like there's one ship we're up against here. I don't know what that is, but all I know is that so far our light cruisers have gotten off pretty easy. And they are well armored, right? What kind of armor? 2.5 and 2. Yeah, so we are at least armored against splinters. We have the advantage. I mean, this is cruisers going up against destroyers. It should be all advantages in our favor. So there's a near miss, a bell penetration, but we're still doing some damage, and we're still pursuing the enemy. So all systems are go. Okay. We're getting a little bit closer as well. So I think that they've actually launched a lot of their torpedoes. Oh, I'm a dummy. I didn't count their torpedoes. We should know exactly what this class has, considering we're looking right at it. 8. Okay, so they have 8 tubes. I mean, they have 8 torpedoes. 2 quadruple tubes. Okay, well, that explains that. That's fine. Pull off. She was actually taking some damage already. Her max speed is now at 16 only. So we'll just pull her off and run her north. That's okay. This is... I know it's terrible, but I'd rather have my light cruisers take a torpedo and clear the way. I mean, they basically have this torpedo protection, right? So it's all fine. It's all fine, guys. And Hasselvelt will now resume the barrage. And she is indeed resuming the barrage, which is perfect. Okay, you are going to turn that way. I think her flooding is, yeah, 196, but she didn't take too much damage in the initial hit, which is really nice. Okay, unidentified ship just got pummeled. It's probably going down. I'd like to switch focus to the next ship. We can't, okay. Yeah, she's already dead. She's dead. We launched our... Is that the 0 torpedoes? Okay, well, that's obviously the issue with not being able to choose what you're firing at. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay that she did what she thought was best. Launch torpedoes at... was probably a destroyer. And missed. We actually lost vision? Or did that destroyer die? What happened? Okay, well, this is dangerous. I don't know which one is the big ship anymore. Is this the big one? They all look the same size to me. Let's continue to pursue. That one's turning very slowly, so that's definitely the big ship. How are you doing? Just 134. That's already much better. How's your flooding? Down to 0. Fantastic. Okay, so we might be able to make it out of this. They're going crazy, and they're leaving. This is... I don't know what this is. Why is she not even engaging? So these guys are really, really picking on me. But it is, again, a light cruiser against... torpedo tubes explode. Well, good thing there's no torpedoes in there. So it's basically just go ahead and blast the crap out of these destroyers, which have lost their marbles. It's a noble charge. I would say it's a valiant attempt. I don't know what they probably don't have that many torpedoes left. Okay, there's the unidentified ship. So Stachel Swine will take care of that now. In fact, we want these two to kind of come together so that they can defend each other a little bit better. What the hell is this? Could it be a carrier? I have no idea how... We only have one. I don't think so. Because it's not fighting. And I don't think we've been hit by any heavy guns. I mean, I've been looking, and I have not seen us hit by any heavy guns. Yeah, she's going down, so hold your fire for 10 minutes, just until you're out of sight. And you can head south then. Oh yeah, what the heck? So the Hasselveld is there to just kind of draw fire. What are you? Turret destroyed. Man, they're just wrecking my poor ships. It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. Okay, so wow, what did we just hit? What did we hit? Okay, we hit something. We hit it. Foreign shells. What the hell are you? Is she not returning fire? Okay, hold torpedo fire because I don't know what we're doing here. No, let's chase her. I don't care if we only have the forward firing guns. Okay, she's coming right into the ship that unfortunately has no torpedoes. I don't know what you are, but I want to know badly enough that I'm going to basically sacrifice... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to sacrifice it that much. 10 light guns, 10 light guns, 10 light guns. What does that mean? I mean, we hit it. Oh, we hit it with 16-inch guns. Good, good. She did not care about being rammed either. She was like, well, I guess this is how we're going to do this. And she's, dishing out some mean punishment. But luckily, I hope, at least, every hit that we land slows her down. And we'll still have 4 seaworthy ships. Any hits we can get in, which would land at more than medium guns. So the Godderfunk is taking some good damage here. Okay, she's doing okay. We'll go ahead and just let her drift out of the fight now. Okay, so 8. How's the flooding on you? 0. How's the flooding on you? 0. Okay, good. So let's keep them at 12 then. Oops. Course of 175. Let's go 173 and make... There's like 160. I don't know what's going on with this. Oh, wow. Okay, we got a good barrage in. 3 16-inch shells. They might be on the hunt for my wounded warriors over there. Gotterfunken is going to go back and join them. Have they disengaged? So we can keep tracking her, thanks to the wonders of radar. Okay, let's just crank it up to the max speed here. Yeah, the destroyer escorts have just decided to abandon the fight. I don't know exactly why. Oh, good, we got another hit. Is this slowing down? Might be giving us an opportunity here. Another 16-inch hit. Okay, I think we're starting to land some really serious damage. Yeah. What the hell this is, I still don't know. She just... I really do think she's a carrier then. She must be. She's only firing light guns at us. She's retreating. I don't understand it, but it's the only thing that makes sense. And she's really getting creamed now. Unless it's an AMC? No? Why would they be protecting an AMC? Possible. It's weird that we still have not been able to identify what this ship is. Those good hits on the on the. Oh, it is a carrier. Okay, it all makes sense now. 22,000 tons. Boy, she was very fast. 31 knots. Yeah. Well, she made us earn it. Jeez. Good fight, but good night. And I'm still bold enough to actually try to wipe out her destroyer escorts as well. We'll take all the points we can while we have the opportunity. Which won't be, I think, for very long to get ahead in this war. And I don't even mean in terms of victory points. I don't care, which is part of the reason why I don't really care that we took these hits. Because victory points are just going to be reset anyway as soon as we... as soon as the British join the war. The only thing we can try to do is maybe get some amphibious invasions going on before that happens. I don't know if these guys have search radar, but they're walking right into our trap. If you can call it that. Now would be a good time to open up. No? You just don't see them, huh? It's really cool to see how close they can get and you just still don't see them because it's nighttime. I mean, our lookouts should be probably fired considering they should know exactly where these enemies are. We have them on visual. There we go. What an exchange. Whoa, what a blast. Okay, but our battle cruisers have caught this one, so she's a goner, I would say. Wow, hitting her with 16 shells. Probably a bit overkill. And now we just need to line up the shots for the last one. Yeah, and Hasselveld's gonna take her bloody nose with her as well. But the good news is she's doing enough damage that probably, yes, good. Probably this one's gonna slow down enough that we can take her out. So let's get all of our wounded warriors over here in a line. Come on. Come on. There we go. 2 16-inch hits. Well, we know that we don't even need one 16-inch. I mean, we need only one 16-inch hit, I'm sure, to just blow the crap out of this destroyer. So, I'm sure that that's all she wrote. And we'll go ahead and there it is. Oh my gosh. These retirement submarine events are terrible, but she survived. So, that was actually a carrier. Wow. And actually, you can see how many victory points we got from... Holy cow, we got a ton of victory points. These cruisers, 52,000 for reference. My light cruisers are worth... They don't show the points. They used to actually show the points. Am I... Okay, maybe I'm missing it. Okay, well anyways, I think like the battleships will be about maybe 80,000, maybe 100,000. So these are worth half of a battleship, and they were not that difficult to sink. So this is why I don't like heavy cruisers, and I feel very vindicated by my decision not to build them. I also feel like the people who have been proponents of torpedo protection on light cruisers for a while You guys may have been correct since the... Was it the Stauschus one? Which one is the one that took another submarine torpedo and still survived? Was it the Reinhardt? No, one... Gotterfuken took it. That's right. So she took the torpedo at the very end, I guess, right? Yes. So she was still fine, though, and I'm going to attribute that to the torpedo protection. Very good engagement for us. We're obviously pretty much at the brink of war with Great Britain. So let's try to get an invasion off before anything happens. I'm not going into the Mediterranean, though. So this invasion has to come at Annam, I guess. Where the French have 18 points and we have 40. No. Oh, that's because I'm expecting to invade. Actually, I don't know why it is. Is it because these guys are still moving? Yeah, they're in the Indian Ocean. Let's get these to move to just Southeast Asia for now. And I can try to invade a French colony. I would really like it if it was possible, by the way. Let me turn this down to none. If it's possible to avoid war with Great Britain and just do this war with France, take some more colonies, get stronger, and then go after the British by myself, not with... That would be way better. So we don't have the points to do this yet, but next turn I suppose we will. French has 3 heavy cruisers. Well, I mean, that's the one thing our Hohenzollerns can actually take out. If we leave this here, Where are they? They're in the Mediterranean. Oh, not a good place. Please leave. Please leave the Mediterranean. Active fleet. Okay, we can put them on active fleet. And where is she headed? North? Okay, North Pacific. Don't go that way. Go Central Pacific because, first of all, we have a bit... Yeah, the pathfinding, even with only 12 sea zones, you could probably just brute force view every possible path and pick the correct one. Yeah, so move to Southeast Asia because your movement to Southeast Asia will still give you the more... If you go through... Oh my god, this is unbelievably terrible. I guess if you were for sure moving to Southeast or Northeast, it wouldn't be that bad. And we do have... Okay, we do have... stations in the South Pacific, but let's just go through the Central Pacific because this keeps all of our options open. This one only goes there, this one only goes here, but this one goes to both, and we have stations there, so just go that way, and I'll have to manually move you. God, if I don't forget, I'll probably forget, and then curse the day I, trusted myself to remember. Anyway, what other ships okay, so now it's time to active fleet everyone, reserve fleet, no, active fleet. Look, just mobilize. Now, what does this mean in terms of ships that we want to go other places? We have a few destroyers in the Caribbean, we don't need them. So that's a Donner Vondelen. Donner Vondelen is really good. It's my best. So I'd rather have these guys in Northern Europe all together. Let's put the Sudsleifa in the Caribbean. So just swap places basically. But I like to keep classes together. And the Teutoburger Walds are going to go to Southeast Asia. Now, what do I have? Crap, the Bratwurstels, they're stuck because they're short range. Okay, the Bockenheims are going to go to Southeast Asia as well. Probably we'll split some up into Southeast Asia, some up into Northeast Asia, but they're just part of the invasion force. Gluckstads are also going to be part of invasion forces, but we'll get a lot of them, so 30 of them, let's say, to trade protection here. And then we want strategic points wherever else. Those 19 are going to go over to Southeast Asia for now. So a big exodus of ships to Southeast Asia, basically as the invasion force. And I think we're okay then. Basically everyone is going to trade protection now. Can I do this? Please let me do it. Good. Good, good, good. So we have active fleet destroyers, we have active fleet destroyers, we have active fleet destroyers, and then a lot of things on... Can you guys move while under trade protection? Supposedly, yes. Is it true? It's not. Wait. It is. No, it's not. Wait. It is. Okay. Kept looking in the wrong place. Jumping the gun. So this is good news. I'm glad that they can move while they're under trade protection. That'll hopefully keep them out of the fight. Speaking of which... Yes. Yes, I do want trade protection. Yes, I do. We don't really need trade protection in Southeast Asia because the French don't have a good enough force to fight us there. But let's take a look around. They have a light, their light carriers apparently in South Pacific. Nothing there. Nothing. They have 3 heavy cruisers and 1 corvette and nothing here. So they should have nothing there. Yeah, so then we're absolutely okay. We're absolutely okay not to use trade protection in Southeast Asia. Okay, so what else do we want to do with our other ships? Our Slicktings... Oh, these guys are in Northeast Asia now, so let's move them to Southeast Asia. We may... Shoot, we may actually need them as trade protection... I mean, as foreign stations. One of them can move out. I think I will move one out, though. Because we do want as many points as we can. Should I? I mean, it's a bit expensive. I think we'll wait a little bit. Oh, God. Oh, man. Lord help us. I do want the invasion to fire as fast as possible, but if I do it right now, I think it's just a waste of a month. That is a very expensive invasion. 4.7 million a month. Yikes. And I haven't even really built up my Air Force. My naval aircraft is just not there at all. Oh, brother, this is a lot of... terrible things. How do you maintain a budget at war? We do have a Schlichting, which is in Northern Europe. I do not want that one there, so we'll get you to be trade protection. We actually want all of you guys to be trade protection, even in wherever place you are, including the Caribbean, although you guys need to be rebuilt now, but we'll put you on trade protection. And just so we avoid fighting battles with them. And then we have the Valkyries and the Stachel Swines. They're both 31, so they actually can be intermixed. I prefer, obviously, greatly prefer them not to be. But they can be. What else would I do with the Valkyries? I think we're going to leave them here, just to give me more. And all the destroyers are now on active fleet. Okay, so let's see what happens when we hit end turn. We have a lot of trade protection. We have a lot of ASW. I think we're in good shape. We will not go unrestricted because I'm a little worried about starting a couple, pissing off the world, basically. Torpedoes do more damage. Wow. Oh, if magnetic pistols are used. Probably decreases the chance to hit, increases duds. I don't know if we'll use that. Cavity magnetron? Is that... I call it a cavity magnetron. Is that machinery? Is that... mines? I don't know. Oh, skip bombing! Increases effectiveness of level bombers in anti-shipping strikes. Fantastic. And we can build air bases that we aren't going to use, and our fighter prototypes are ready. Oh, a lot of stuff is all happening at the same time. Firepower of 10. What the hell? So apparently, you just have to break 1940, and then you can have firepower of a gazillion. Wow. These are fast. I'm really liking, so it has a little bit, it's a little bit worse in terms of maneuver. Okay, don't worry about anything on the right. Let's just look at the left. Fastest one is this one. Second fastest is this, and she has quite long range. 10, 15, 9. Oh, this is the bit. This is it. This is the one. Oh, this is the one. She's 1 knot slower. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Henschel with the best fighter. It's Henschel with the best fighter. It had to be Henschel with the best fighter. You could have picked any of these. I mean, Heinkel also would have been a surprise. Even Junkers. Okay, yeah, out of these 4, only Messerschmitt made real fighters. That I know of, at least. Henschel? Well, anyways, I'm not gonna, you know, stare a gift horse in the mouth. Or look a... That's kind of a weird expression, huh? This is amazing. We're at war. Oh my god, it starts already. Are you kidding me? 46. We also sank 46. That is a ton of merchants. Holy cow. And the only redeeming factor here is that we sank 7 and they sank 0. Enemy coastal raid. Yes. Yes, we want this, and why is that? It's in an area where we have aircraft. Well, I don't even care about it. We have an aircraft. They... Oh my god, are you kidding me? What do we have? Yeah, that's what I thought. So we haven't actually upgraded the sizes of the air bases yet. This is just silly. Why do they give us this stupid fight? Yes. Come to a stop. Launch your float plane. That's what we're paying you the big bucks to do. I could have, of course, if I had remembered, controlled the direction of, you know, searching. I would have preferred something like this. And like this, probably. But we don't have that option, so they're going to go the wrong way, and we are unlikely to detect anything. Okay, anyway, we'll do our best with... I might even want to stay close to port here. Let's go to support, line ahead. Okay, even better. I actually don't want to... I want to know what we're going up against, kind of. And actually, this is a good sign. I want less visibility because I would much rather launch torpedoes, and it's much easier to launch torpedoes with destroyers. Fantastic. Okay, so. Awesome. Oh, it is. It is. Okay, this is good. This is good. Now, what do we have here? We have the social flight. So, yeah, 2 of them. And they also have torpedoes. I forgot to check if they have reloading mounts. I still thought that they did, but... This is a very fast attack group, by the way. It's unfortunately going to be a bit harder to sneak in. Did they just... Are they sure to have the same radar as me? That is a very slow ship. Darkness is coming. Ouch. Uh-huh. Wow. Darkness is coming. Darkness is coming. Whew. Let loose. We didn't hit? Alright, we still got some torpedoes. Got one. Okay, how's your flooding? Are you just like dying? Oh, you're in bad shape. Let's take you home. What's your status? Also terrible. Just take you home. Let's take you home at 20. You guys should be not too beat up just because I don't think that they had time to do... Huh, you guys didn't get hit at all. Well, get in here. I thought you guys got hit. Okay, launch torpedoes. Now's the time. Ah, well, did you already launch? Yeah, you just did. Neither Sokken's also launching. You can see a little wake. But we'll just go crazy here. Launch everything. And Schnell Schnecke, back from the dead several times. I guess the destroyers just have their list, and that list is going to continue to be... Oh, yeah. Oh, no! We lost one. That's most unfortunate. Good. Okay, so let's get in here. Please don't ram her. What the hell are you doing? Okay, yeah, get everyone else out of here. Get the light cruisers to stomp on their cruisers, I think. I don't know what we want to do here. We probably should call this a victory. One cruiser for one destroyer. I'm very upset that we lost one, though. And I think there's still maybe a moment here. We might be able to still get some damage on their cruisers. Yeah, Schnell still has some capability. Oh my gosh. You idiot! Of course, we launched at the wrong ship. That is not going to work. I'm going to have to turn away from that myself. But I don't think these cruisers are ideal. I mean, these destroyers are ideal for fighting this group. Oh my god, we just got destroyed the very first shot. We got one. Okay, how bad is the damage? 6 medium hits, 0. Okay, that's not bad. That's not terrible. So we want to track that second target now. And who doesn't have... Who's the one with torpedoes? You have torpedoes. You're just like in very, very bad shape, right? And you also have torpedoes. You're also in bad shape. You're probably arguably in better shape since you have no flooding. Might get these guys to kind of come back. I may need their torpedoes. Holy cow. Well, we got lucky there. Ha, it's the British. They're having problems with their magazines again. Yeah, so she's obviously limping right now. We're going to go in. We're going to try to get this job done. Ooh, boy. She may be limping, but she's not willing to go down without a fight. Okay, now we're really digging into her. She does have the damage. So we probably won't need these in the end. I'm going to slow them down to cruise as they come back this way. Ah, so sad that we lost this guy so quickly before his time. Okay, let's just stay on target. Just get as many hits as we can. So we haven't even taken that much damage. I keep like getting worried, but you know these things, they can take a few hits. Oh, your rudder's jammed. That's what you're doing. I noticed that earlier, by the way. I don't know. I just reported it now, but my subconscious at least has been conscious of that for a while. Oh, no, no, no. Don't fire at that. Really? Come on, this ship must be listing. Oh my god, the same thing as always. The two adjacent turrets are destroyed. Destroyed or disabled? Destroyed. Yikes. Okay, whatever. I don't understand. Just go. I don't care. You know what? Just do your thing. Go live your life. I don't want to lose another ship just because we're being too aggressive. You only have a speed of 19. You may not even be able to catch it. Okay, how bad is it though? Okay, your damage, actual damage is not that bad though. We just wanted to distract her. We do need to get you back in the fight. God, 21. That's terrible. Fire guns. 4-inch guns, that's right. That's not much. But they should be, wow. They should be doing damage. This ship will not die. I'll have to be a little bit careful with these guys. They actually could be destroyed. I feel like we're just a swarm of bees taking on a superior enemy, but it's like the point is just to basically try to hit her before... Okay, finally, we're hitting. We're hitting. And do we have torpedoes? We do. A lot of torpedoes. Now is a good time to use them. Even just one hit should seal the deal. Fire the rest. And actually just turn away. Okay, what are we up against here? I know I already looked, but 12 6-inch guns. Yeah, so it's 12 5-inch guns versus 12 6-inch guns. They also have the dual-purpose guns. We have better belt armor, same deck, better turrets. Aren't there 3? Turrets are 3, but it doesn't matter. We still lose 2 turrets every fight. And there's 2. All right. Perfect. Okay, that was a hell of a fight. Perfect time to bring this episode to a close, too. That was one hell of a fight. Oh, man. And this is why you don't use... Okay, not bad. 40,000. But, okay, so, yeah, it's just... This is why you don't use heavy cruisers. Because even against light cruisers, we can get the job done. I don't think I'm over-harping the point. I think that if I was playing with heavy cruisers, I would use them more effectively. It's not a very, like, fair criticism. Because the player is probably going to be able to make better use of whatever ship. So I can't just point at, look at the AI. I mean, because the AI probably doesn't use carriers right, but then I could be sitting there with only battleships and say, look how bad they use carriers. I'm not going to use carriers. So anyways, I retract my statement. I think that heavy cruisers can be useful, but I think that they definitely can also harm you. And the reason why I don't use them is because usually they get, like in the last battle, usually they're brought into fights with battle cruisers, or as we see now, fast battleships act as battle cruisers, so they can be brought up against almost anything. Not a good thing for them. And they just are never going to be doing anything except for destroying light cruisers. Well, guess what? Battleships can do that too. So I don't see the point. And two for two so far. We're starting off the thing well. And we blockaded France for 1 turn. That's all we got. We have plenty of trade protection, plenty of ASW. Off camera, I have to micromanage. I don't want to do it, but I'm just going to have to. We're going to take out loans if we need to. We need to get the aircraft up. I'm going to build a ton. I'm going to deploy a ton of aircraft to Libau and Palau and Tonder and Emden. And we are going to have to watch out. Stavanger and Bergen both have naval bases, so they can have naval air bases as well. And probably now that we're up against Great Britain as well, I don't know, this may not be the end of the series. We might be able to do another war after this. Because, I don't know, actually, maybe not. Turturpit still wants to retire. He wants to retire. I'll try to think of the role-playing for that. Unfortunately, as I said, these videos are getting recorded ahead of time, so I can't even solicit your input, which I'm sure would be better than what I can come up with. We'll take one quick look at the almanac real fast, just to see the budgets. Yeah, we're up against 1.2. So their combined budget is over double mine. But we can do it. I have faith. We're off to a good start. We sank French... wow, it really was their only carrier. And we also sank several of these annoying British heavy cruisers. And so, I mean, some French ones too. So the heavy cruisers are being knocked down pretty quickly. I'm pretty happy we don't have those. I mean, can you imagine those going up against my ship class under development? The Stolz de Kaisers? Yeah, they just get wrecked. And this is 29 knots, right? So it's fast enough to be put in those same battles. And just... they don't stand a chance against something like that. Anyways, until the next episode, we'll wrap this up here. So thanks for watching, and take care.